Have you ever finished a meal, felt perfectly fine, and then maybe an hour later or even the next day, you get that scratchy sore throat? You know it's not a cold, you haven't been shouting, it's just there.
It's a really common puzzle, and it leads a lot of people to think they have some kind of bug when the actual cause might be what's on their plate.
Exactly. And that is what we're digging into today. We are doing a deep dive using information from Blood Test UK.
Right, they're experts in health diagnostics all across the United Kingdom.
And our mission today is pretty simple.
Yeah.
We want to help you solve that mystery so you can, enjoy your food again without that nagging pain.
And Blood Test UK has some really clear answers on how this all works, particularly around something called food intolerance.
Okay, so let's start there because food intolerance and food allergy get mixed up all the time.
They do, and it's a critical difference. An allergy is fast and scary. Think of a peanut allergy. It happens right away.
Anaphylaxis, swelling, the whole deal.
Exactly. But an intolerance, that's a much slower, sneakier thing. It's more like your body is just unhappy with a certain food.
And since we're talking about the UK, this is a huge deal here, isn't it? I'm thinking of specific British foods.
It really is. I mean, think about our staples. Milk in tea, cheese on toast, the wheat in a classic fish and chips.
Or a kebab after a night out.
Right. These are potential triggers that people are eating every single day.
So how does a food that my stomach is unhappy with end up hurting my throat? The geography of that feels a bit strange.
Well, Blood Test UK explains that when your body digests a food it can't handle, it can release chemicals called histamines.
Ah, like in hay fever.
Precisely. And what do histamines do? They cause swelling. That swelling can easily happen in the soft, sensitive tissues of your throat.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then with something like dairy, it can also make your body produce more mucus, more snot, basically.
Which then irritates the back of your throat.
Exactly. It's a physical irritant. And Blood Test UK points out that something like 5 to 15% of adults in the UK have issues with dairy.
Wow, that's a huge number.
It is.
So let's pivot to the good news. If you're listening and thinking, this sounds like me, you don't just have to live with it, right? There are steps to feel better.
Absolutely not. The first and simplest step, which Blood Test UK suggests, is to keep a food diary.
Just write down everything you eat.
Everything you eat, and then note down when your throat feels bad. You start to see patterns.
And then there's the elimination diet. That phrase gets thrown around a lot.
It does. And it's more than just skipping bread for one day. It means completely removing a suspected food like all dairy or all wheat for a few weeks to see if you improve.
That takes some serious discipline.
It really does. That's why getting a proper test can be a shortcut. Blood Test UK offers blood tests that can help pinpoint the problem foods, so you're not just guessing in the dark.
Okay, so in the meantime, if your throat is bothering you right now, what helps?
Simple things, really. Drinking lots of water, for one. Soothing things like honey or ginger tea can also calm the inflammation.
What about allergy medicine?
Sometimes an antihistamine can help, yeah, because it blocks those histamines we talked about. But that's just managing the symptom, not fixing the root cause.
Let's clear up one more myth then, the timing.
Right. Just to be crystal clear, an allergy happens right away. An intolerance can take hours or even a day or two to show up.
Which is why that food diary is so important.
It's your detective tool.
So what about prevention? What else does Blood Test UK recommend?
A few key lifestyle tips. First, become a pro at reading food labels. You'd be amazed where hidden dairy or gluten can pop up.
Salad dressings, soups.
All over the place. And also, keep your kitchen clean to avoid cross-contamination. You don't want wheat crumbs from your toast getting into your safe food.
And they also mentioned something about stress, which I found fascinating.
Yes, the gut-brain connection. Stress can make your digestive system weaker, which makes you more likely to react to a problem food.
So less stress and a healthy diet with lots of fruits and veggies can actually make your throat stronger.
It makes your whole system more resilient.
So the big takeaway here really is that a chronic sore throat might not be a virus. It could just be your stomach sending you a message about your lunch.
It's a signal. And by listening to it and using the tools that experts like Blood Test UK provide, you can actually stop the pain.
All right, I'll leave you with a final thought to chew on. If stress can make a food intolerance worse, could something like a relaxing yoga class actually be the best medicine for your sore throat?
You know, based on the science, that's not a stretch at all.